Hello, you guys. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This is Mandy here, and I haven't done one of these in a while, so I figured I would take you along with me to prep for the week. We've started homeschool, but we are really getting into all of our subjects this week, or at least soon. We have some co-op starting. We have some, I don't know, fall happening. So I really have wanted to make it a goal to use my hourly planner a little bit better, at least so I can think ahead. I don't typically end up using it that much. I mean, maybe it benefits me more throughout the week than I think, but I don't typically use it that much during the week. So today I'm taking you along with me as I try something that I've tried in the past and everything, but I've skipped it a lot of times too. So I'm going to go ahead and try to plan out our week on an hourly basis here. And hopefully you enjoy that. I also have my inserts here that I'm going to, mainly this insert right here, that I'm going to show you guys. This is in my shop, but this is not, I should have printed it. I'm trying to use up old inserts that I've printed in the past for myself and then thought, oh, I should create this for other people, but not have so much of my own personal little things on there, like all these planner checks and stuff. So something very similar to this is in the shop. If you guys want more information on that, let me know in the comments below, or click the link for my Etsy shop in the comments below, and you can, or description below, I'm sorry, and you can go ahead and kind of check that out. I will tell you that the one in the shop has this, all of this, has this, pretty much this stuff, or I want to say there is a routine here and a routine here, which is making me think like what's down here in the one in my shop. So actually, guys, I can literally just show you. This is like what's in my shop. Sometimes I forget that I have all of this back here. So, but like I said, I'm trying to kind of use up a couple of my old inserts that, as I kind of figure out a different little, not system, I love the system, but I'm just trying to use them up. And sometimes I haven't printed them. So we're going to go ahead and start though by writing in some things here and trying to figure out some of the days and how they're going to go. I am a stay-at-home mom who homeschools and does YouTube and Etsy, so I do try to get some work in, but typically throughout the middle of the week I focus mainly on my kids, my home, and just self-care and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and start writing some things in. You're also going to notice that I don't have an actual, set system for using the hourly. I love it, but being that I'm home and every day is not the same with kids anyway, it never stays the same, and it discourages me to plan by the hour. But I do like to do that every now and then, and usually at the beginning of a month or quarter or something, just to kind of get my week going and get me, focused on the things that I want to happen. So we're going to go ahead and start doing that. I am not a big decorator. I love decorating, but I don't feel like I'm skilled at it. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do a little bit of color here. But to be honest, it just, especially when I do it while I'm filming, I don't really feel like I do a good job. So I have my schedule on the side here that I've written down for myself. I am feeling fall, so if you're kind of like, oh great, is she already gonna do fall? Yeah, I kind of am. Sorry if you don't particularly like that, but I just filmed a video that's going to come out shortly, or trying to think if it will already have come out, that basically shows you my life journal and how I've decided to just basically like use it, and that's the one journal I decorate, and I happen to decorate this coming week with a lot of the fall themes here, so I thought it would kind of go together very well. Okay, so Labor Day, this day, we have a back to school night and a game. So I'm not sure if I want to fill it up that much, but I don't know. Let's see. How about we try to get a little, now, you know, this is like fancy for me. Oh, and see, I never measure it out right. That's okay, whatever. Exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so and I'm just putting the things that are going on up here because I will forget throughout the day if I don't, and this is just helpful. All right. Also, I feel like these are the better areas for decorating. So, you know, we have 2 things this day. I have Cam's first day of, so he goes to school once a day or once a week, like a co-op style, and then he's got a game, another game at, oh, this is not an erasable pen, darn, 7:30. That's okay. All right, Thursday's kind of a busy one. We have a few different, let's see, I'm gonna use one of these this time. Let's take it out. I don't typically like to just take things out and like move my planners around on my desk, you guys, so hopefully you don't mind. All right, so try to do things in order here. We have co-op from about 10 to 1. We have Cam's practice from 6:30 to 8, and Bible study from 6 to 8. Okay, it's working out. Friday, we have about 1 thing, so maybe I'll try to do something like this again. I think that's cute when you can like put like a nice dark background and then, or not even dark, like this one can be light. And all right, see, I don't get these out on my own. It's always when I'm filming. Let's see if that was enough. Yeah, that's fine. I just am not the type of person that will sit here and go, I'm gonna spend a really long time on my planner. I just don't. Love it, but nothing's gonna be perfect. I'm not gonna spend a bunch of time, so, and I just can't. All right, so we have church on Sunday. Not really, we don't plan too many other things. I'll put it right here. I feel like there's probably something, but I'll just kind of prep for that as we go throughout the week. Okay, so now that I kind of have what we are going to be doing throughout the week, I can kind of look into what our schedule kind of has been and then plan out hourly, I guess. I have my coffee here. So can you guys see that? I got this at Marshall's and I think it is the cutest cup. I really don't know if you can see the side though. Let's see. No, I don't know. It is so cute, but now I have to adjust you guys here again just to show you my cup. Yeah, so don't mind the coffee sips every now and then. All right, I'm nervous, you guys, because I'm not always hourly planning and I don't want to sit here and plan for a long time. So I think what I'm gonna do is plan the items in with, I'm using this aquarelle brush. I've had this for years, so I don't even know if it's gonna look cute or not, but I love that it has like a paintbrush style and then a fine tip on the other end. And this is actually really fun to write with. I should have tested them first. Okay, that works. And that works, okay. I love this color too. So, all right, so with Corbin having back to school, and this only goes up to 7 p.m., so obviously we have something even after that. But I think I'm going to highlight the things that just need to happen by certain times. For example, with everything, we pretty much need to be eating our dinner by 5 o'clock. So I need to make sure that that I'm prepping and that we're eating or done eating between 4 and 6. And I'll just go ahead and keep going with the weekend. So doing this, even if like the actual day comes up and I'm off schedule, doing this is really helpful because I can try to stay on top of it. So how do you guys do this? Do you just write it in like this, or is there a prettier, cuter way to do that? I'm always kind of like, I need some ideas to make this cuter. All right, so dinner taken care of. Tuesday we have 6:30 back to school night, so around 6 o'clock we need to be heading out. And this is for Corbin. And then we pretty much have to be at Cam's game by 7 o'clock, so I mean, that's how we're gonna do that. Same thing on Wednesday. And this happens to be his first day back to his school, so I'm gonna go ahead and just slightly highlight that here. It's from about 9 to 3, so I'm gonna highlight from 8 to 3:30. That's basically when he's gonna be gone. I'm not there obviously, but I want to get him, get us leaving the house and get ready and all of that. So Cam, first day back school. All right, and then, so we have a co-op, but my son starts preschool a week from this day, so he's okay to go with us to the co-op, my other one, but so usually I would have to be getting him in school here and then we'd go to the co-op, but that's not the case this week. It's starting next week. So the co-op is from 10 to 1. We need to be leaving here, or at least getting ready to leave, between 9, and we'll probably be getting home about 2. So I try to be realistic on the travel time, because all that buffer time or travel time, when you don't take that into consideration, you don't get ready early enough. So yeah, and we will all be at that, so I'm gonna just block off that whole time. Now he has practice, so and I have Bible study, so I'm just gonna put it in here up 6:30 to 8, because really from the 6 to 9 hour, it really just affects that whole thing. So we're gonna, as you can see, I don't get to put my bedtime routine in here, that's for sure. And that's also why I like to have this as part of my day for productivity. Evening routines, stuff like that can be on there. All right, one last thing for Friday. Depending on if we get to go to that, if we do, it takes up about, let's see, I like to start getting ready about 10, and I really like to get out of there around 1. That's including lunch, so that way I can feed my daughter, so typically it's like a 10 to 2 type of thing. And that's where we just basically get outdoors and enjoy nature study and basically science. We love it. Okay, so I basically feel like I'm ready to start the week, knowing like our schedule of when we're going to be out of the house. And this helps me with our time, like if I need to get up earlier in the mornings than I already do. What kind of things do I want to get done for myself, for the home, with our school routine and stuff like that, because our school routine is affected here, but I'm going to be working with my preschooler, and I'm gonna mark down my daughter's naps now. Let me see, what color do I want to use? I don't really know if I want to use this pink, and I don't have my other colors up here. Darn. Well, let's go ahead and keep with the purple and just try to work it out. So my daughter's naps, since I have to get her up by probably 2:30 at the latest, I'll schedule for 2 o'clock. So on these days, other days she usually sleeps between 1 and, I don't know. It's getting later and later, you guys. Like if we're gonna be gone, I'm gonna be gone with her. I can't lay her down till 2 on this day. So it's actually, it's kind of hard. So I'm gonna just color in her nap. Let's see if this works. I do really like these pens. But I'm not gonna sit here and color it in all day long. But her naps are crucial, I do have to say that, to trying to get, I think I'm going to do this. I should have done this from the beginning. Her naps are crucial to trying to get things done, whether it's for homeschool or just productivity around the house, my trying to relax time, all of that. So ideally her nap would be between 1 and 3:30 or so. So let's go ahead and do that. And I love doing this, you guys, because I don't do it every week, but I love doing it because it helps me to see when I ideally want her to take naps and when she is actually finally getting to be able to do so. And sometimes I kind of feel like, you know what, I need to be a little bit better about making her nap time a priority. And we are really good about that. But we also want her to be able to enjoy what the other kids get to enjoy. We don't want the other kids not to be able to enjoy something. So this definitely helps me see that. And it helps me see if I can actually do all of what I'm trying to do here, because this can be overwhelming, but I absolutely love having it all written down to guide me. So that is kind of why this is nice to see. How much time do I really have? Okay, so we start our family subjects for school in the morning about 8 o'clock, and we do basically our lesson time. So I'm gonna mark off our lesson time, and I'm just gonna write it in. All right, and then after that, I am basically making breakfast and doing that kind of stuff. So breakfast, Cam's doing his individual work. We kind of just make sure that we kind of wrap things up and start eating together. Let's see here. So this is allowing me to see, okay, his first day back to school, breakfast is going to have to be a lot earlier. Same with the co-op day. Lesson time is probably going to get affected, and so forth. So, and then since I have to move all of that up, I mean, maybe we can do like breakfast in the car, and I can think ahead now, like what could be a good breakfast in the car type of thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and write breakfast in here. And when I say breakfast, it's we're not just eating for a whole hour. We're doing family subjects as well as, like I said, independent work while I make breakfast. My son does his independent work. So on this day, breakfast is going to have to be earlier. And I probably should go like this and figure out lesson time. We'll see. We'll see how that works. So this is our first day at this co-op. So we did this last year, the first day of school. We did school last year on Wednesdays, but the co-op on Thursdays is new. So I'm sure there'll be some adjustments. I'm gonna go ahead and write Mira nap. Oh, wrong pen. Shouldn't have done that. Mira nap. And then during Mira's nap, I can write down what we're doing. Now I'm thinking, I mean, just having that as the symbol, I would know, but since this is my first time doing it like this, and I'm filming it, we'll stick with that. Okay, what else? I'm trying to think what else is very imperative to make sure I schedule in the day. So now this shows me the little blocks that we have for like playtime with the kids, anything else. And it's honestly not that much. Except this one, I do get to spend time with my two youngers. So during Mira's nap, I'm gonna do school with my son and play. And same thing here. We'll make sure we finished up school. And this is just anything after lesson time and individual work. Might have to be social studies. We'll have to see how much we get in with our family subjects. So basically now this allows me to see that I only really have Mondays, Tuesdays, and some of Wednesdays to work on house stuff and anything that needs to get done. So now in my head, I'm like, hey, I don't have to try not to worry basically about getting too much done on a Thursday or a Friday. During her nap, I like to designate Thursdays as a cleaning day, so that way Fridays just don't feel so full of everything. And then I usually have a 2:30 FaceTime with my friend, and the kids have free choice if they've done all their stuff. All right, so you guys, this video is long enough. I'm gonna try to break it into 2 different videos, so that way we can do the next video and you guys can see where I go from here to setting up the rest of my week. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I know I struggle with this, so I apologize if it was hard to watch, but I thought, you know, most of my videos are being very vulnerable and open with you guys, that sometimes we don't always have a system that we're using every single week. And I like to change things up anyway. So this is what we're using for the week. I hope that you got some inspiration. Let me know if you use an hourly and how you do it. If you have any tips and tricks that could be helpful for me or anyone else, leave them in the comments below. And thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.